Hello there. It's the eve of my 3 weeks post-op lower body lift, arm lift. I had lipo to my inner knees and facelift, nose job, eyelid lift, brow lift, peel, nose job, lip augmentation. Had quite a few things done on August 6th, so it's now 3 weeks. And it's the eve of 2 weeks post breast lift and reduction, but I did have small implants put in. Back lift and inner thigh lift. So, my husband, it's Sunday. My husband did arrive on the Wednesday, very late, hours and hours late. Turned out the GPS was programmed to avoid all highways. It's kind of funny because he was like up and down and around all these little funny roads. And the next day what we did was we kind of hung around in the morning, just relaxed. I think he fell asleep on the bed pretending to read. It was a long day for him the day before. Went to my doctor's with him, and he got to see meet the doctors. The next day, so that would have been like 2.5 weeks post lower body lift. We went for a drive and ended up going to a portion of the rainforest. It's part of a national protection agent area, national park anyway, and did a little bit of a walk through the rainforest, and I did quite well as far as walking and going up a number of steps. Ooh, excuse me. And so it was nice to get out. Unfortunately, it was a long time sitting in a car because there was road work, so it was probably an hour there and an hour back. And so what I noticed with that much activity is that I did find that around my lower body lift incisions there was more swelling, and I was a little fatigued, and not to mention cranky. So the next day I decided to not do anything, and my husband took a tour, coffee plantation, volcano, and waterfalls, and I basically slept on and off all day reading a book. So it was a good test to see how much I could manage with my energy level and what I had done. I can't imagine if I had returned to work after 2 weeks, it would have been pretty difficult. It would have really been a struggle for my body to continue to recover whilst also having the energy to work and do what I needed to do and drive and everything like that. So good little test. He's now also driven to the coast. There's two coasts here. There's the Pacific on one side, and we're kind of smack in the middle of the country, and then there's the Caribbean Sea on the other side. So he left this morning at 7:30 at night. He's not back yet. I'm not sure if he's coming back or if he's gonna stay overnight. He went with the fellow who had a facelift. Was feeling pretty perky. Funny thing is, okay, I'm essentially from Vancouver, Canada, and at this point in time there's a number of people staying at Chitika Ranch, and 2 of them are from Vancouver, so there's 3 of us essentially from Vancouver, Canada. Go figure, eh? At this point in my recovery, just past 3 weeks post-op. I still have to wear compression garments 24/7, and I have my arm compression garment. I bought black sleeves just so it doesn't look so medical. And oh my, wearing a long skirt, wearing my little dime store dickie because my bra comes up high. I'm wearing it over top of my shirt, so this little device makes it look not so bizarre. And so now's really the time to make sure I don't get excited about feeling better and overdoing it. I'm finding that all the numbness that happened after surgery. Oh my God, I can't believe this. It's only 7:30. All the numbness is starting to wear off, so there's a little bit more feeling in things. And I don't feel I'm having a ton of problems with swelling, but I am really taking it easy. I'm still in the hospital bed, so I'm not having to strain. The angle of the hospital bed means that my knees can be slightly bent, which is good for the lower body lift. Oh boy. I can't believe I'm yawning so much. Tomorrow they're going to take out the stitches around my ears. Very tender, right around here. It's been itchy, and I have to admit I've been monkeying around with it. And I shouldn't. They took the stitches out from my coronal brow lift. The stitches followed a line here. There is a swath of hair that they shaved where the incision is, so I'm getting a little bit of a crew cut there, which I don't think anybody can see. And yeah, so the bruises, I'm not wearing makeup, the bruises are just about gone. I do wear the face and neck compression garment, just because I'm a little paranoid that my double chin will suddenly fall back down again and reappear. But I hear, it's all stitched under the skin, so it that shouldn't happen. Oh my God. So I'm here for 2 more days in Costa Rica. We'll start getting clothing a little bit organized and deciding what to wear home. And getting excited about going home. Not the actual journey, because that'll suck big time. It'll be about a 12-hour, actually be more than that, because for some reason you have to get to the airport 4 hours ahead of time here in Costa Rica, because apparently the customs is, I don't know, the lineup's long. I don't know. Maybe they pat you down a little bit more than in the States. I do not know, but I'm not looking forward to spending 4 hours in an airport in Costa Rica, because I don't imagine it's too deluxe. I mean, when I came here, I pretty much grabbed my suitcase and was out of there, so I didn't even look around to see what sort of seats you sat in or whatever, but it's going to be really shitty. The plane's around noon, doesn't arrive in Seattle till 12 midnight because there's a stopover in Houston and a plane change. So by the time I get to Seattle at midnight, I'm gonna be I imagine I'll be more swollen, I'll be super cranky. Poor husband, eh? But he's just a sweetheart. But we're staying in a hotel, and we're just gonna totally relax and have a nice sleep and get up and I think it includes breakfast. We're just gonna take it easy, and it's only a 3-hour drive home. I think I've mentioned that before. So, yeah, so not much else to say. I have pretty much spent my whole recovery time just hanging out in this beautiful spread of a place. Enjoyed the scenery, had a few drives downtown and through the countryside just to get the flavor of the place. There's no way I would have made the drive to the Pacific or the Caribbean, because what looks like a 2 hour drive is probably more like a 4 hour drive, and it would just have been a huge, um, huge strain on my system. Plus, I'm sitting on scars as we speak, so that's no good for me. So this has not been my time to explore Costa Rica. I got here a couple days early. I could have taken some tours, but I thought I'm not going to jinx anything by getting in the middle of some rainforest getting bit by a malaria carrying mosquito or some tick or some damn thing, spider bite. So I just kind of laid low. So my husband Patrick's scouting out the Pacific coast, which is more of a um, traditional tourist place, with the highfalutin hotels and whatnot. So we'll see what he comes back with, his impressions, and see if we want to come back here. I have pretty much done every plastic surgery in the book, except had nothing done to my ears, and I didn't have Brazilian butt lift, and that's pretty much all that was left. So when I come back, I'm not gonna get anything done. So we'll make sure we come back for the sun and sea. So that is it, and there's not much else to post at this point. I'll probably wait till I get back home and see how the surgery scars are doing at 4 weeks post-op. So, hasta la vista, and next time I'll post from home, Chilliwack, BC, near Vancouver, Canada. So, talk to you later. Bye-bye.